Come with me to be tortured. No, really, come with me to get a sonogram and mammogram. Here I am planning these people changing room. I am not pregnant. If I'm pregnant, yeah, okay. Here I am waiting on my result. Hey y'all, what's up? It is me. As you can see, I'm back from my trip to go get mammogram and a sonogram. If you guys don't know, once you, but not the ones, because for my age range, it's pretty normal. You're supposed to go get a mammogram once a year. But for me, once you have been diagnosed, I had a diagnosis of cancer, and you beat it or whatever, you are always subjected to extra testing. Testing never stops. Like for me, I go to I've said it in a couple of videos prior to, I have to go to my oncologist every 3 to 4 months, or whatever he sees fit, because things change. Like I had like an iron deficiency or whatever. Like they check everything every 3 to 4 months. They doing blood work just because you had a prior diagnosis of whatever kind of cancer. So for me, it's a little bit of a story time. For me, once I found out I had cancer, they put you in a PET scan. I think that's pretty routine. They send you to go get a PET scan. You go into lots of machines. They for whatever reason, you have to put your body in a lot of machines once you get cancer. So PET scan I had never heard of, and it was basically because the cancer that I had actually gotten into my lymph nodes, and they wanted to make sure that it did not spread throughout my body, which thank God it did not. I was like so happy it did not. But once you always subjected to testing. With testing, it creates a lot of anxiety. And for me, I'm just proud of myself for the simple fact. I kind of traded in, because before I go back to the PET scan. So the PET scan was like, that was my first, I think it was after the sonogram and mammogram. That was the first thing they did. They sent me to get a PET scan, and they didn't quite explain to me, like the person that was on the testing, they didn't quite explain, like, once you get on this machine, you just want to move, baby. I like to sort of people's clinic up, trying to get off the table. So after that initial testing, it was so bad that they called my oncologist and was like, look, your patient might need a sedative when you're scheduling these tests, which is true. Like my daughter has been there where I completely had a meltdown. PTSD is real. I mean, to the point where, like, yeah, it was bad. But I'm just grateful that I traded in that for meditation and prayer. Like, I'm a big advocate for meditation and prayer. It literally changed my life. It's like now my mind's with any negative situation, like I try to find the good in it. I don't once you face death, and I don't make light of cancer. Cancer is one of the hardest things I ever went through. But once you face death and you win, you don't take nothing. Like, you don't take your breath. You don't take nothing light. I know I don't anyway. It's like, God, I thank you. The second chance you gave me, I ain't sworn no opportunities. I'm not paying attention to nothing. I'm focused. I'm happy to be here. And I literally tell people that, like, I'm happy to be here. And for whatever reason, they think, and it's understandable, they think that I'm talking about whatever situation I'm in, whatever, like, room I'm in. If I'm at a function, they're like, I'm happy to be here. They think I'm talking about being at that particular place. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to be here. So, just to be, even that particular hospital, I know I said I did a story time about the time I ended up on a hospice unit. To walk in that hospital and not be, oh my God, and again, I did a lot of this by myself during COVID. So, it's just, I don't know, to be in this place, to feel everything, to see everything, it's just like the lenses, your eyes open, and I'm just grateful. But anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna ramble no more. Y'all please go get y'all mammograms, go get checked. I found my own one doing a self-examination, and it started from there. And matter of fact, it's around the same time that I found it. It was literally Labor Day weekend, where they knew something. They're like, hold up, no, we need to look a little bit further. So it's close to that time. Like, I normally be full of anxiety because you know what, I think I'm gonna get back on here and continue to do, so y'all know exactly where I was mentally, like, in the world while I'm going through all of this. But yeah, y'all go check on yourselves. Cancer is running rampant. It's like at an alarming rate. One of my daughter, my middle child, who was 24, yeah. She's 24, and one of her friends, I think she might have been 22 or 23, was diagnosed with breast cancer too. And it's just like, I don't know what's happening, y'all. I don't know. Y'all just check me out. Do your part. Do what you can to, when it choose, I don't know how it chooses. It's just say random. But y'all do your part. Stay on, do what you feel like you need to do to take care of yourself, okay? As always, I love y'all. Take care of yourself.